So good morning all. Welcome to Tech online training. So in this session we are going to discuss the topics related to operators in C programming language. What are the various operators supported by C programming language? So what's an operator exactly? What's an operator exactly means we can say like this. Operators are nothing but these are the special symbols used in expressions. Operators are nothing but these are the special symbols used in expressions. Generally, while writing any expression, whatever the symbols we use there, we call them operators. So, operators in C language can be classified into so C language supports different types of operators. So what are they? We have like arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, assignment operators, unary operators, bitwise operators, conditional operators, and special operators. Conditional, special operators. So these are the different types of operators supported by C programming language. Let's see them one by one. The first set of operators here, arithmetic operators. Operators used for arithmetic calculations, we call them arithmetic operators. Operators used for arithmetic calculations, we call them arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operations means what? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, like this. So here plus is the symbol used for addition, minus or hyphen used for subtraction, star, asterisk is silent, so it is used for multiplication. And whenever we perform a division operation, like I am trying to divide the value 8 with 5. So I am dividing the value 5 with 8. Let's take something like this. So 5 ones 5 and then 8 minus 5, it's 3. So this value 1, we call it the quotient here, and 3 we call it the remainder. Sometimes we need the quotient value and sometimes we need the remainder value. So if we want to get that quotient value, slash is the symbol which is used to perform division. Generally, to generate the quotient, slash symbol is used. If we want to get the remainder, we use a symbol called percentage, which generates the remainder value. And this operator we can call it modulus or mod operator, we call it. This operator we call it modulus or mod operator. Like for example, how this operator is used. Like for example, just see here how the operator is used. I will give some example. See here. Suppose I have written like 8 plus 5. So it is 13. 8 minus 5, it is 3. So 8 into 5, it is 40. 8 by 5, so it is 1. 5 ones are 1. 8 mod 5, 5 ones 1, remainder it is 3. That's what we'll get. 5 ones 5, remainder 3 will get. So One thing we have to remember is actually 8 by 5 it is 1.6, right? 8 by 5 is 1.6, but here we are getting the value 1 only in C language. So what we have to understand here, first point, in C programming, an integer divided with an integer, the result is also integer. Like for example, 8 is an integer value, 5 is an integer value, 8 by 5, actually it is 1.6, but it will give the integer value 1 only. Now you can ask, sir, if we want to get the exact value, what to do? Exact value, what to do? Means, if at least one value is a real number, either the numerator or the denominator, if at least one value is a real number, then we'll get that floating point value or a real number. Means if I want to get that 1.6, if I want to get that 1.6, the expression should be either 8.0 by 5 or 8 by 5.0 or 8.0 by 5.0. So now I will get this value 1.6. Okay, now I will get this value 1.6. Means when we take here, now let's see, 8.0 plus 5.0, 13.0. So 8.0 minus 5.0, it is 3.0. Next, 8.0 into 5.0, it is 40.0. 8.0 by 5.0, now the value is 1.6, that's what we get. Now 8.0 mod 5.0, so what is that? Actually it will not work, it's an error. Actually it's not work, it's an error. So the second important point we have to remember, the second important point we have to remember here is, what is that? In C and C++ language, mod operator, in C and C++ language, mod operator cannot be used on real numbers. In C and C++ language, mod operator cannot be used on real numbers. This is what the next point we have to know. Okay, so the first set of operators provided by C language, arithmetic operators, just we can describe like this. Now the second set of operators we have, it is relational or comparison operators. Relational or comparison operators, as the name implies, these operators, they are used to compare two values. They are used to compare two values. What is the meaning of comparison? Suppose compare 8 and 5. When I say compare 8 and 5, 8 is greater than 5, right? That's what comparison. That's what comparison here, like this. So here we have double equals to, which we call it equality operator. So it checks whether two values are equal or not. Exclamation equals to, so we call it inequality operator, that is not equals to, greater than, this is a greater than symbol, greater than followed by equals to symbol, so it is greater than or equals to, like this. Next we have like this one, so we call it the less than symbol. Less than symbol, less than or equals to, so these are the values we have. So equals to, not equals to, greater than or equals to, less than or equals to, like this. Like for example, see here, if I write like 8 equals to 5, the result is false because 8 and 5 are not same. They are different values, it's a false. 8 not equals to 5. Yes, they are different values, so it returns the value true. That's what comparison. 8 is greater than 5. Yes, 8 is greater than 5. It's a true. 8 greater than or equals to 5. Greater than or, so it returns a true. 8 less than 5. Now this one, it is false. 8 less than or equals to 5. Now it is also false. 8 is neither less than 5. 8 is neither equals to 5. So we call it a relational operator or comparison operator. We call it relational operator or comparison operator. It is used to compare two values like this. The third operator we have here, it is the logical operators, or even we call them like boolean operators. Logical or boolean operators. In computer terminology, boolean means true or false. Boolean means true or false. And these operators, they are used on conditions. These operators, they are used on conditions. What is a condition? Means a condition is a question that will have two values, true or false. If the condition is true, one set of statements will execute. If the condition is false, another set of statements will execute. Okay, like is it raining now? Is it raining? No, it's hot summer. So false. If it is true, one task. False means one task, like that. So the first operator that is provided here, it is the logical AND operator. The first operator that is provided here, it is the logical AND operator, represented with double ampersand symbol. Double ampersand symbol. In general English, AND means both. You must attend exam with pen and paper. With pen and paper. So you must have both pen and paper. Both conditions must be true. Means AND operator, we use this operator between two conditions. Then what it will do? This operator returns true when both conditions are true. I'll use this operator on two conditions, so it returns true when both conditions are true. So this operator returns false. This operator returns false when at least one condition is false. This operator returns false when at least one condition is false. This is the AND operator. Just like takes here. Suppose I have taken a condition called C1 and another condition C2. In between condition 1 and condition 2, I will use the AND operator. Suppose that the first condition is true. If the first condition is true, then the second condition may be true or it may be false. Suppose if the first condition is false, second condition may be true or the second condition may be false. Totally we have four options here. Now what AND operator will do? It returns true when both conditions are true. When both conditions are true, it returns true. If at least one condition is false, then it returns the value false. This is how exactly the AND operator will work. Logical AND. Just a small example I can give. Suppose a student has written an examination. A student is said to be passed if he is passed in all subjects. A student is said to be passed if he is passed in all subjects. If at least one subject is failed, then the student will be failed. If at least one subject is failed, then the student will be failed. That's the AND operator. Like AND, they have provided one more operator like logical OR, represented with double pipe symbol, vertical bar, we call it pipe symbol here. General English, OR means at least one. OR means at least one. So you can write exam with black or blue ink pen. So I can use black ink or blue ink, any pen I can use there, any color. Means OR operator, this operator returns true when at least one condition is true. This operator returns true when at least one condition is true. And this operator returns false when both conditions are false. This operator returns false when both conditions are false. That's the OR operator here. It returns false when both conditions are false. Now let's see here. In between condition 1 and condition 2, I'll use the OR operator. So what happens? At least one condition true. So it returns the value true. When both conditions are false, then only it returns the value false. Then only it returns the value false. That's the logical OR operator, we can write like this. The third operator we can have here, it is the logical NOT operator, represented with exclamation mark. Not equals to, earlier we have written, right, NOT operator. So what this operator will do? This operator reverses. This operator reverses the value of a condition. This operator reverses the value of a condition. Means, suppose that I have taken some condition, and before that condition I have used this not symbol. Condition means it will have two values, true or false. What it will do, not operator, if the condition is true, make it false. If the condition is false, it will make it true. That's what happens here. Logical NOT operator reverses the value of a condition. We can write like this. So AND, OR, NOT, these are operators, we call them logical operators. Arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, we can describe like this. Now we have one more important operator provided, that is assignment operator. One more operator provided, it is assignment operator, represented with single equals to. Double equals to is a comparison operator. Check whether two values same or not. Assignment single equals to. So what is assignment? What is assignment? Now see here. Storing a value into a variable is called assignment. Storing a value into a variable is called assignment. Simple thing remember here. Variable means memory. Variable means memory. In that memory we will store values, and that is assignment. Let's take a bottle. Bottle is the memory variable. I will store water inside it. Water is the value. So that's what we call assignment statement. So how this assignment statement is used? Assignment operator is used. Now here syntax. I told you syntax means grammar. In our first video I told you syntax means grammar. Not first, maybe second or third video. Grammar. So how to use the assignment operator? Now see here. Variable. For a variable means memory. What we can assign, what we can store. I can assign, I can store a value. I can store the value of a variable. I can store the result of an expression. I can store a value. I can store the value of a variable. I can store the result of an expression. Like for example, see here, a equals to 100. A equals to 100. 100 is the value. So we are storing inside A. So what we call it? This is value assignment. I am storing 100 into the variable A. Suppose I have written like B assigns to A. B assigns to A. So what it means? The value of A I am copying into B. The value of A is copied into B. So we call it a variable assignment. The value of A is copied into B. This is variable assignment. Now suppose I have written like C equal to A plus B. A plus B expression. The result of the expression A plus B we are assigning into C. So this is we call it what? Expression assignment. This is we call it expression assignment. The result of the expression A plus B we are assigning into the variable called C. And one thing we have to remember is, to the left side of the operator we must have variable only. Right side we can have variable, value or combination we can use. Like for example, if I write like 100 assigns to A, so this is an error. This is wrong. Why? Because I can store water into a bottle. I cannot throw bottle into water, right? So you cannot store memory into value, meaningless. Similarly, A plus B equal to C, this particular expression is also an error. A plus B equals to C, this expression is also an error. It will also not work. And not only that, suppose you take some expression like this: A equals to 10, B equals to 10, C equals to 10. The same expression we can write it as A assigns to, B assigns to, C assigns to 10. First 10 is assigned to C, from there assigned to B, from there assigned to A. So both the statements, the meaning is same. Instead of writing in 3 lines, just you can write like this also, it will work. And not only that, one more thing you see. Suppose I have written some expression here. Suppose I have written some expression here. I have written some expression here. Suppose you see a equals to a plus b. Like this we have written. The variable in the left side, it is available in the right side also. The variable which is in the left side, it is available in the right side also. So this expression we can write it as a plus equals to b, like this. A plus equals to b, we can write it like this. So plus assignment we can say. We call it shorthand assignment operator, plus assignment. Similarly, if I have written something like a equals to a minus b, I can write it as a minus equals to b. Shorthand assignment operators, plus assignment, minus assignment, multiplication assignment, division assignment, modulo assignment, and also bitwise AND assignment, bitwise OR assignment, exclusive OR assignment, left shift assignment, right shift assignment. Like this we can write. Of course, we have not discussed it till now, bitwise operators, but I will tell. So that is, these are, we call them shorthand assignment operators. Shorthand assignment operators, like this. So the fourth important operator provided by, of course, every language like C, C++, Java, C#, JavaScript, PHP, almost every language supports these operators. Supports these operators: arithmetic, relational, logical, unary, assignment, like this. Then we have the fifth set of operators. Fifth set of operators provided, that is unary operators. Actually, arithmetic operators, relational operators, these operators we call them binary operators. Why? Because they are used on two operands. They are used on two operands, two values. That's why we call them binary operators. I want to perform addition, need two values. I want to compare, need two values. That's why they are binary operators. Unary means single. So these operators are used on single operand or value. We call them unary operators. So what are the operators provided? See here, the first one, unary plus. No much importance of this operator. It's not that much important, but simply see. If I write plus into plus 5, plus of plus 5, what is that? It will be 5 only. If I write plus of minus 5, it will be minus 5. No change, nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. Unary plus. Next we have like unary minus operator. Unary minus operator. Minus when placed before 5, the result is minus 5. And when we say minus of minus 5, it will be plus 5. So unary minus, what it will do? it reverses the sign of a value. So if the number is positive, it will make it negative. If the number is negative, it will make it positive. Positive value, it will make it negative. Negative value, it makes it positive. Reverses. Reverses, that's what happens there, like this. Next we have, but we have two important operators. Observe carefully, these two operators are very important under unary operators. The next operator here, it is increment operator, represented by double plus. Increment operator represented by double plus. Increment, what this operator will do, increment operator, now let's see. This operator increases, increment means increasing. This operator increases the value of a variable by 1. It increases the value of a variable by 1. Like how this operator is used, now see here. How this operator is used, now see here. This operator, it is implemented in two ways. This operator implemented in two ways. What are they means? One is pre-increment operator. Pre-increment operator. Second one is post-increment operator. One is pre-increment operator. Second one post-increment operator. Pre means before. Pre means before, means the operator, it is used before the variable name. Here the operator is used before the variable name. Post means after, the operator is used after the variable name. Okay, now post means after, it is used after the variable name. So when you are using before or after, whatever it is, whether it is before the variable or after the variable, so whatever it is, what is the difference? What is the difference? Now I will show, see here. What is the difference? Now I will show, see here. First, okay, let's see pre-increment operator. So here we have operator first. First we have operator and then variable. So what happens when we use? First it will increment the value of the variable, and then the variable can be stored or it can be printed. Increment and then store or print. That's what increment operator, increment and then store or print. Post increment. First we have variable here, right? First you have variable and then operator. So here store, that is assign or print value and then increment. Remember, it is very, very important. Observe very carefully. Observe very carefully. Now for example, see here, I'll take one example. I'll take a variable a with value 100. So what I want to do, print plus plus a and then print a. This is what I want to do. Print plus plus a and then print a. That's what I want to do. So print plus plus a, we have pre-increment operator. So what happens now? Pre-increment means first we have the operator, so increment the value. Means first this 100, it is incremented, updated to 101. This 100 is updated to 101. Increment and then store or print. What I want to do here, print. So now it prints the value. What is the value of a 101? And again I am trying to print the value of a. So when you see the value of a, what is that? It is 101 only. So first increment, update the value, and then you can store or print, you can do whatever you want. Suppose here what I will do, see here, the same variable a I will take. So what I want to do here is print a plus plus and then print a. This is what I want to do here. Print a plus plus and then print a. So first I have variable here. First I have variable here. So that's why what it will do, first print a. First it prints the value of a. What is that? It prints 100. Store or print and then increment. After printing the value, it will update to 101. First it prints the value of the variable and then it will increment it. And this updated value, when we will see the next time when I am using the variable name, I will use it. The next time when I am using the variable, I will see the value 101. Okay now. So this is what post increment. Pre-increment, post-increment, like that. And even you can take one more example here. Even you can take one more example here, like a equals to 100 I have taken. B assigns to plus plus a. B assigns to plus plus a. So print a and then print b. So B assigns to plus plus a. First we have operator here. So first we have operator here. So first a value, it is incremented. First a value incremented. Increment and then store or print. Once a is incremented, then that value it is assigned to B. So that now what is the value of B? 101. It will increment the value of A and that value it will assign to the B variable. So that now print A 101, print B 101, both are same. A and B both have the same value. Okay. Now let's go to post increment. A equals to 100 I have taken. B equal to A plus plus. B equal to A plus plus. Post increment I have used. So print A, print B I am using. Print A, print B I am using. Now tell me what happens here. Tell me what happens here. So B equal to A plus plus. First we have the variable. First we have variable. So that's why store or print the value. So what we are doing? Assignment. Means first the value of A 100, it is copied into B. Store and then increment. And then increment. Now this 100 will become 101. So that when we say print A 101, print B 100, like this. So that's what exactly the increment operator. Increment operator, what it will do? It increases the value of a variable by 1 So this is what exactly the increment operator. Now like increment operator, the next operator we have here, it is the decrement operator, double minus. Increment means increase, decrement means decrease. This operator decreases the value from a variable. The value from a variable by 1. It will make minus 1. That's what here. And here also we can use the operator in two ways. That is pre-decrement operator, minus minus variable. Next post-decrement operator, variable minus minus. Pre-decrement operator, post-decrement operator, like this. Here also the concept is same. Pre-decrement. Pre means what? First we have the operator here, right? First we have the operator here. So what happens here? Decrement the value and then that value you can store or you can print. That value you can store or print. Post decrement. First we have the variable here. So first store or print the value and then decrement. Store or print the value and then decrement. That's what the operators here. Pre-increment, post-increment, pre-decrement, post-decrement. Take the same example. Take the same example, a equals to 100. Print minus minus a. Print a. So what happens? First we have the operator here. First we have the operator here. So what this operator will do? It will decrement the value of a. So decrement and then store or print. Once it is decremented, now it prints the value 99. Already a contains 99. Next time also you will have 99 only. Next time also you will have 99 only. That's what. Now let's take post decrement. I have taken like a assigns to 100. Print a minus minus and then print a. A minus minus. So a minus minus means, so this is post decrement. Post decrement, what happens? Store or print the value. So because we have variable first, so first it prints the value of a. Print and then decrement. Now a becomes 99. Now a becomes 99. This updated value we will see in the next line, that is 99. The next time when I use, I will see that updated value. So decrement and then access. Access and then decrement. That's what the operator here. Similarly, same thing we will take. B equal to minus minus a, print a, print b. Print a, print b. So now see here, b equal to minus minus a. First we have the operator. What this operator will do? It decreases the value of a. So First it decreases the value of a 99, decrement and then assign. Now this updated value, it is assigned to B. So that when I say print A 99, when I say print B 99, both cases will get the same. On the other hand, if I write like this, A equals to 100, B equal to minus minus A. So now it is A minus minus. First we have variable here. So what happens? The value of A 100, it is copied into B. Assign and then decrement. Now A becomes 99. After assigning the value, it is decremented, so that now A becomes 99, B becomes 100. So this is what exactly the post decrement operator. This is what exactly the post decrement operator, we can say like this. So very important operators. Why? Because every language like C, C++, Java, PHP, C Sharp, .NET, JavaScript, TypeScript, these all languages support arithmetic, relational, logical, unary, assignment. These 5 operators almost every language will support. That's why they are very important there. You have to work with more examples. You take different values and you try to implement increment, decrement operators. You have to work more on them. Conditional and special operators, I will create a separate video for it. And then the bitwise operators, I will create a separate video, because if you want to understand bitwise operators, we need to have the idea of number systems. So first we will create a video on number systems, and then we will create a video how to use these bitwise operators. Operators are the first very important thing you must learn from any programming language. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the session. So just to practice with the different examples, we will see the bitwise operators and number systems in the next video. Okay. Thank you all.